What's going on, guys, and welcome to another one of my tutorials. Today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can take a PS1 game, converting it over and installing it onto your PSP here. Not only am I going to show you how to install the PS1 games, but also how you can customize your eboots, adding your own pictures, your background music, and all that good stuff. So I've got a 2000 series PSP here. It's the silver model. Of course, I'm running the custom firmware. I think it's 620 Pro B8, but I can't be exactly sure. I'll show you guys here in a little bit to make sure that's what it is. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Here's one of the games that I'm going to show you guys. This is called Grandia, one of my favorite games of all time, RPGs anyway. And I'll be showing you that one. I've already got this one done, so I'll be showing you guys this one. This is a X-Files. Reason why I was going to show you these, because this is a 2-disc game, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to convert a 2-disc game into one eBoot, and this is a 4-disc game. This is actually, of course, the 4-disc, 2-disc is going to be done the same exact way. That's why I didn't do this, because this takes a little longer to convert over, but that's why I did it that way. There's also a game on the computer that I had downloaded off the internet, which is Ray Crisis, that I'm going to show you guys. So that's that, and so let's just get right down to it. Oh, and also there's a couple of games that you'll come across some games, guys, with different files in there. So I'm going to show you how to convert all them files and create just a queue and bin file, because that's what you're going to need to convert these PS1 games onto this thing here. So I've actually already got a video going over on how to convert different files and things like that in the PS1 games to convert them over to a queue and bin file. So I'll have that in the link below. Also, you can check that out if you have different files than what I'm showing you in the video here. So all right, so let's get down to it, guys. Let's go over to the computer and we'll get started. All right. Okay, guys, so of course the first thing that you're going to need to do is download all the files, and I've got them all the files you need right here at the MediaFire site. This is a personal upload, and I got some really cool goodies in here, guys, for you. So go ahead and download that, and this is it right here. It's downloaded as, of course, a RAR file, whatever. Extract it. And you have all these goodies in here, and I'm not going to go over all these right now, guys. As I go through the video and use these certain applications or whatever, I'll let you know. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do, there's some games that I would like to show you how to convert. Of course, this is the game that I'll be working with today. I'll be showing you how to convert it over, and also this one. The X-Files I've already got on my PSP. I'm not going to worry about that one, because it would be done the same way as I do the Grandia here. Alright, so these are the 3 games here, guys. Let me just delete these. I don't need these here. Okay, so we got Cotton 100%. It is a space shooter deal, shmup, and we have an archive, an 8 file, and a queue file here, and I'm going to be showing you how to create a queue and bin file out of this here, because that's what we need to work with, is a queue and bin file. So let's go ahead and we'll start with this one, guys. What we're going to do, we'll go ahead and extract this archive up here. All right, and of course it will be an ECM file. All right, let's move that over here. And we'll delete this archive here. We don't need it anymore, and we'll open this folder up. See, as you can see, we got an ECM file. Okay, so open up that download that I showed you, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to I'm getting confused myself here, guys. Okay, right here. My bad. ECM. Okay, what you're going to do, you're going to highlight this ECM file and drag it over onto this extension right here and let go. Alright, and that will unpack it for you. Okay, so now as you can see, we got a bin here. Delete the ECM file here, and now what you want to do, Make sure that you don't extract it straight to here, guys. Just extract it to a folder, because what you're going to need to do is go to rename and copy the name of this. Alright, copy the name of that, go back into the folder and rename this bin file, just like that right there. Alright, now we're going to cut it out and we're going to paste it right outside. Okay, now we can just delete that folder there. Okay, now what we're left with is an 8 file right here. Okay, so that's where these the video audio converters are going to come in handy, guys. What we need to do, we need to change this 8 file into a WAV file, and this is the Wondershare video converter here. This is a really cool program, and also this one right here. This is the Bigasoft, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Here's that program right there. But yeah, just load your file up, add a file, and what we got to do, we got to navigate to where our file is at, and that's in our PS1 for PSP folder here. Go to converting right here, cotton, and there's our 8 file right there. We want to load it up, okay, and make sure, guys, here's all your different options. And convert it over. You can convert it over to an AAC, AC3, and blah blah blah, whatever like that. You got your lossless audio right here. But yeah, we're gonna leave it right there. It's waveform audio dot wave, whatever you want to call it. And let's see, on destination, desktop. Yeah, we can do that. We'll just go to the folder there. Okay, there it is right there. What we're gonna do is just cut it out, and we're gonna paste it right in there just like that, and we're gonna get rid of this 8 file. Just delete it because we don't need it anymore. Alright. Okay. Now what we have to do now is go back out. Now here's a wave to bin extension. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take this wave file right here, and we're going to simply just drag it over onto this wave to bin extension and let go. And as you can see, it turned it into a bin file. Okay, so now we have a Q file and 2 bin files here. Okay, now this is where ISO Buster is going to come in handy, so go ahead and install that. We're going to open up ISO Buster. Sometimes it will ask you this right here, just remind me later. Okay, don't worry about that. Alright, so now what we're going to do now is we're going to load this game up in here. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over here to File, go to Open Image, and we're simply just going to navigate to wherever our Q file is at. We're going to load the Q file up. Let me see, yeah. Q file, load it up just like that. Okay, and now what we want to do is go down to, okay, click on CD, then right click on it, guys. Go down to extract CD image, go over here to raw bin ISO, okay, and we want to go down here and select a bin. Alright, and then you just simply do this right here. We can rename and just copy the name of it just like that right here, Cotton 100. That'd be fine. Just don't copy the whole thing. I wouldn't do it, because then you get, because what we want to do, we want to send it over into this folder here. You can send it to your desktop or wherever you want to, but okay. Now I'm going to save right in there. Alright, so now it's, as you can see, it's saving it. Cotton, there it is right there. Just wait a second. Okay, and then it will ask you if you want to save a Q file. Yeah, hit save. You do want a Q file. All right, cool. All right, so now you can see we got a bin and Q right there. These right here we do not need. Just delete them. And there you go. That's how you do that. As for the other game, just go ahead and delete this one. We don't need it anymore. Gaia Seed, really awesome game. This is it has a Q file and loads of bin files. So pretty much what we're going to do here is the same thing that we did with a Cotton 100. We're just going to open up ISO Buster and pretty much just load the Q file up from that. Alright, Seed, and just scroll down to the Q file right here and hit open. Alright, and then what we want to do, go to CD and then right click on it and go to extract CD image and go to raw bin ISO. Okay, go down here and make sure it says bin, and again just go over here and hit rename, and just to distinguish it from all these bin files here, just go to copy just half of the name or something like that, you know what I mean, and come back over here and hit paste, and there we go. And what we want to do, just save it right back in there. Let's see. Okay, we'll save it in there. Cool. And we'll wait on that for that to get done. Now guys, there may be more files. I do believe there are more files on the other video that I do go over. So make sure if the ones that you download have different files than this, just go to that particular video, guys. It'll be in the description. Alright. This is taking a little longer than I thought it would. I don't want this thing to be drawn out too much, but you know. Alright, so we are going to save a Q file and everything. So we're good there. And as you can see, right down here at the bottom, let's go this highlight and delete those. Okay. And there we go. There's your there's your Q and bin file there. And that's all you need, guys. That's all you need. So we'll delete that one. That one's out of the way. And there you go. Okay, now we got a CCD, image, and sub. Now sometimes you guys want to use these. Now, if you need a Q file, what you're going to do, you can take this out of any game, but I provided one for you right here. This is a Q file right here, guys. Now what you can do, you just simply copy this Q file and paste it right in there just like that, okay? Alright. And then what you want to do, go to rename and copy and rename this Q file to that same exact the way the other files are. Now we're not done yet. We got to go into this thing. Right click and go to open with notepad. Now as you can see, it says file Monkey Magic USA. This is the game that I got this particular Q file out of. What you want to do is just replace this name here with the name of the game. Okay, it should be the name of the game .bin binary, just like that right there. And when you click out of it, just hit save, and now you're good to go. You got your Q file there. But if you don't have, if you don't need that, guys, you can delete that. If you just have those there, simply just once more go to your ISO Buster. Go to File, and File. Okay, navigate. Let's navigate to our game here. There we go, and just load up the image right there. Go to right click, go to CD, right click on that, go to extract CD image, and go to raw bin, and bin, and what we want to do is rename it to that right there, desktop, and we'll just go right back in there again, guys. Let's see. And we'll save it right in there. Because this if you do it this way, it will automatically create a Q file for you, so you don't have to do that. But if you wanted to use those files there and you needed a Q file, then like on my phone, I needed one like that on my phone, so I did it that way. But yeah, if you need those files there, you don't want to convert it, just add that Q file like that. And as you can see, we got a Q file there. These right here, you don't need anymore. And there you go, you're left with a bin and Q file. Okay, so that's all done, guys. So let's get down to business here. We're going to go converting our games now. Okay, we're going to start with Ray Crisis. I've already got all my pictures downloaded, and also I got my music already cut down to size and all that. I'll get into that here in a minute. But the first thing we need to do, we need to find out what size these pictures need to be. The best way to do that is if you go into your downloads right here and go to eBoot creators. I've got quite a few different eBoot creators here. Each one does pretty much a different thing. But Pop Station, go into it, and if you look down here, guys, when you first get into it, it will look like this. Alright, just go down here to customize eBoot and hit it, and it opens up all this extra stuff down here. Now your thumbnail picture will go here at the top. Okay, and as you can see right here, you can barely see it. It actually tells you what size it needs to be. 144 by 80 for your thumbnail. Alright, if you go down here, here's your background image. It needs to be 480 by 272. And of course, here's your AT3 file. This is the music that I'll get into that here in a minute. But this is where you're going to place your AT3 file. It's the sndo.at3 right here. Now your game boot warning image. Once you get into a game and you hit X to go into the game, instead of that PSP logo coming up, you can actually add a picture of your own to replace that. And that's what I do. So that's where this would go, and it would be 480 by 272. Now, to explain all these real quick, this Pop Station right here uses Q files. It only does one disc games. Sometimes you'll run across a Q file that's invalid. It's real frustrating. That's why I don't use this one hardly anymore. Alright, this iced tea right here, guys, this is one that will, it's the same as the Pop Station one that I just showed you. Let's see. Yeah, this one right here. But this will use a bin file. Alright, this is pretty cool here. You can go up here to Expert, and this is where you would place all your customization stuff here, if you want to call it that. Alright, now, this one's pretty cool. This one is PSX to PSP. Now this one here, this one you actually use to convert multiple disc games. Now I'll be getting into that here in a minute as I go along. Okay, I'll show you that here in a minute. This is for multiple disc games. Not only multiple discs, you can do single disc also. Impaler. This is one. You can add up to 5 discs on this one, and I'll be getting into that here in a minute. What's different about this one than the other one is that this one here does only 4 discs, up to 4 discs. All right, this one here does up to 5 discs. And why I keep doing that? Okay, so let me explain it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. Let me just explain something. If you want to use this one real quick, I'm just going to show you. You want to load up an ISO, we're gonna load up this one here. Okay, we're just gonna load up this one for the video. All right, Ray Crisis. Okay, we're in here. Okay, game title. All right, so what we're gonna do here, just what I do, I just copy the game title up here. Just Ray Crisis series termination, and just copy and paste that right down here. All right, and then we're not done yet. You can't create it yet. You got to go over here, hit search, and something will pop up down here. Sometimes you'll have multiple things pop up down here, but make sure, guys, that you check this box off, and make sure that whatever game you have, if it's USA SLUS 01217, okay, if multiple, sometimes you'll have multiple options down here. Sometimes you'll have the PAL version. Make sure whatever version game you have that you check it off down here, okay? If you don't, if you check something, say if the PAL version come up down here, I wonder if that would work. Let's see. It may work. Let's just say Ray Crisis. Okay, there we go. Okay, see, as you can see, a bunch of different ones come up. You got your PAL, NTSC-J, and all that kind of series. You got simple 1500 series, blah blah blah. But guys, we have the SLUS 1217 here. As you can see, these are your game IDs. That is the game ID. So you want to make sure that you check the right one. Okay, we're going to check this one here. And then what you would do, you just simply come down here and hit create, and it will create it for you. Okay, so that's that. Alright. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get our pictures all resized and everything like that. So what you want to do is right click on a picture, go to edit, go up here to resize, make sure you click on pixels here and uncheck maintain aspect ratio. And what we're going to do is 144 by 80, is that what we said? And then hit OK. And we'll get out of it and just save it. Alright, so there's our picture there. This one I've already resized. It's going to be the same as this one. So what we want to do is edit this one, resize, click on pixels, uncheck maintain aspect ratio. This was 480 by 272. And hit OK. There we go. Alright, so that's all done. Now, we're not quite done yet with this. We got to turn this WAV file into an AT3 file. And that's where, let me open it up. Here's our downloads right here. The EACS. That's where this is going. So install this program right here, guys. This is going to create an AT3 file for you. So we're going to open it up. I've already got it installed. And this is what it looks like. Alright, so we're going to navigate to this WAV file here. So just go up and click on EAC, convert MP3 music to hard disk. Okay, go to the desktop, we'll find it on our Ray Crisis, and there it is right there. Hit open, and now, yeah, we'll just save it right in there. Okay, and hit OK. Out of that. As you can see, it created this file here. This is a top file, but we're not done with it yet. We got to go to rename, and we're simply just going to rename the extension. Alright, rename it to AT3. Let's hit OK. And there's our AT3 file. And this one right here, we don't have to worry about it. We can delete it if you want to or whatever, but I save it just in case. Because sometimes if your music's too long or it's got too big of a file, then it will mess with your game booting up. So I keep this file in case. That way I can reload it up into my my editor and just resize it or whatever. Okay, that's what I do there. All right, so let's go into our. I just used the one in download just to let y'all guys know that they work. Eboot creators right here. and we'll open up PSX to PSP right here. All right, cool. Now we're dealing with a single disc game. So if you go into options, if you're working with a multi-disc game, then you need to make sure, guys, that this right here, convert multi-disc game option, is checked off. All right, make sure that's checked off. But we're dealing with a single disc game right now, so I'm gonna uncheck that and hit save. Go over here to convert, and this is where you're gonna load up your bin file. So we'll go to desktop. Which one was it? Oh, right here. And Great Crisis, load up the bin file, and everything else will be filled in. This is your output. I just simply go to the desktop with that. And now, if you want to customize it, just go over here to customize PBP. Did I say that right? I believe it did. Okay. Here's your thumbnail picture. We're simply going to navigate to that. This is my thumbnail that I'm going to use right here. Open it up, place it there. Background image right here. We're going to place that in there. Our background music. This is that AT3 file. That's that file there. And now our boot or warning image right here. That's going to be this one right here. Cool. Close out of it, and there you go. This is pretty much what it's going to look like in the background here. So what you want to do is just go ahead and hit convert, and it will start converting it. And here's the game right here. So I'm just going to skip this part over, guys, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, guys, it's all done. Just over here, click OK, blah, blah, blah. Close that out. Here's our game right here. You can see it created the eboot.pbp right there. What I would do, guys, go here, go to rename, and simply just pretty much copy that and just simply rename that, because you don't want, you don't want the game ID on there, because then you get confused and you don't know what game is which. You'd have to type it in on Google and find out what game it is and all that good stuff. So I just renamed that folder there. So we're good with this one. We're just going to set it right here in this window part of the desktop. Okay, we're done with that one. One more, guys, one more. Okay, and what we're going to do, we're actually, we'll click on this one. I'm not sure. I've never run across a PS1 game with 5 discs. I would like to show you that one, but you know, like I said earlier, I showed you how to work with it. It's pretty easy. Okay, so now we're working with a 2-disc game. So we're gonna go in here to options, and we're going to all right, make sure this is checked off and hit save. Okay, and now we're gonna go over here to convert, and we're gonna find our Grandia. Oh, you know what? Okay, let's just go ahead and load it up. Okay, there's a bin. Okay, so this is disc 2. This is disc 1 right here. Pick disc 1 first. All right, and our output is going to be our desktop. What I forgot to do, I forgot to resize the pictures. So let's go in here really quick, and let's see. I don't think I resized them yet. Oh, I haven't resized it. Okay, so this is my thumbnail picture. So we're going to resize. Click pixels, uncheck maintain aspect ratio. 144 by 80. And hit OK. And save. Alright. My background image here, I'm going to resize it to 480 by 272. And hit OK. Cool. Alright, so we're going to save that one. And now this is going to be my boot image right here. Alright, so we're going to resize this one same size as the last one, which was 480 by 272. Okay, and that's that. Save that, and we're all good to go now. No, we're not all good to go, because I got to change this WAV file into an AT3 file. So let's go into this, and we'll navigate to our WAV file here. Right there, hit open, and we'll just hit save. I'm hoping this let's see, I think I need to make sure, guys, because let me go to properties real quick and go to details. Okay, so that's 15 seconds long. Okay, so we should be good there. Okay, alright, so it created a talk file. We need to rename it. We're just renaming the extension here to AT3. Okay, good deal. Alright, so we got our first disk loaded up here. Let's go to our customization options here. Our image, our thumbnail image is this one here. Background image is this one here. Our background music, this one here. And our boot warning image, this one right here. Okay, so we're all set to go, guys. Just clear out of that. As you can see right here, it says disk 1 of 2. So we're going to go ahead and hit convert, and then an extra window will pop up. Okay, now all you got to do is, as you can see right here, it says ISO file number 2. Go right here, click on it, and hit on your click on your disk 2 and hit open, and that will fill in that. Now, as if it was the X files, we had 4 disks. You come down here to ISO file number 3 and just load up your bin file here, and then 4, and so on, and then you just hit OK. Once you hit OK, it'll start creating an eboot for you. Simple as that. Pretty cool. So I'm gonna fast forward this part, guys. I'm just gonna skip over it. Okay, take a minute. Okay, guys, so that's done. We can click OK and get out of this. And just like we done the other one here, guys, we're gonna go in here and yeah, we'll just, well, I don't have, well, I know where I gotta do that. Okay, let's just rename it. We'll name it to Grandia. Okay. As you can see, there's our eboot there. One other thing I wanted to show you guys in this downloads right here. This Monkey Audio, this is what would take an 8 file and turn it into a WAV file. But guys, I could not get it to work on Windows 10 whatsoever. Maybe you guys can have better luck. But Windows 7, it was just fine. It loaded up just fine, all that good stuff. No problem. Let's see, video converters, I went over that. ECM tools, that's to uncompress the ECM file there into a bin file. Eboot creators, I went over that. These right here, Qs and SBIOS is right here. Alright, these right here are all Q files, pretty much for the Europe PAL version games. So look into here, guys. Let's just see what it looks like. They look kind of different than the other Q files. But if you come across a game that's come from Europe or whatever like that, just look in here, guys, because I have a crap load of these right here, and some of them will have these SBIOS files. Now I'm not exactly sure what those are. Let me see if I can't find one. Watch me not be able to find one. I seen one earlier. Oh, come on. I'm just clicking on some just to find one. Holy moly. Okay, well, I guess I'm not going to find one. But yeah, you have an SBIOS file in there, guys. I guess you just have to Google that. Huh, I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, well anyway, that's just, I guess that's gonna be another tutorial or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, that's that, and there's all the other goodies in there too, guys. Okay, so that's all that comes in the download. I hope it helps you out. These right here, I'm gonna go ahead and cut and put on my PSP, and let me get it loaded up here. Okay, so I'm gonna go in here, go to game. Here's all my games here. I've got like almost 40 PS1 games on here. I got a 32 gig card. I'm gonna paste them in there just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna skip over this part, guys, because it's gonna take a minute, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, guys, so we're all done here. We're ready to go over to the PSP, and I will show you what they look like and show you how they work. All right. So let me go ahead and I'll get this PSP all ready and stuff like that. Get it hooked to my computer and all. All right. Okay, guys. So this is my PSP right here, and first of all, I want to apologize for the weird sound that you hear. I've actually had to switch over to my wireless mic for this particular part of the tutorial, and yeah, I'm getting a little bit of interference, so don't mind that. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over here to system. I'm actually going to show you guys what custom firmware that I am running on this thing. So I'm going to scroll down to system information. And so there we go. Yeah, I like I said, I am running the 620 Pro B8. I haven't had any problems out of this custom firmware, guys, so therefore I'm just gonna stick with it. How about that? So yeah, my memory stick has 1166 megabytes left on it, which is good. I can add 1 or 2 more games. Awesome. So let's go right into that. And there's the Grandia idea, so let's check it out. So yeah, that's pretty cool there. So let's check out our X files that I did. So that's pretty cool there. Here's our Ray Crisis that I did. So that's pretty cool. Now here, obviously, these are games that I haven't customized yet, guys, because I ran into some problems. Some games didn't have sound during gameplay, like the background music or whatever like that. It did have the sound effects, but no music to the game. And so that's when I just started throwing these on there just to see if they even worked. And that's why I've got all these here. But yeah, I've yet to do these, and I'm going to. Here's a eboot that I downloaded from the internet. I did not do this one. I just downloaded it. So here's a couple more. I do have emulators on here, of course. That's my Game Boy Color one there. I have upwards of like almost 40 games here, guys, and a majority of them are shmups. I'm a big shmups fan, so that's the reason why. There's another eboot that I have downloaded right there. And here's Xanac. This is one I did earlier. Okay. Corrupted data. I have no earthly idea what that is. I've looked on the SD card. I didn't see anything. So what I'm gonna have to do is probably pull everything off my SD card, reformat it, and put everything back on it and see if that fixes it. I have no idea. But anyway, oh, this is a cool one. This is Salamander that I did. So that's pretty cool. There's a Gradius Gaiden. And The Adventures of Ralph. This is a pretty awesome game too. Harmful Park, another cool shooter. So I got UMD Dumper here. This will rip your PSP games right onto your system. It's a pretty good little, neat little thing to have on your PSP, I guess. Super NES emulator, Neo Geo CD emulator, MSX, TurboGrafx 16, Sega Master System. Here's one Thunder Force 5 I did. I will be redoing this and simply because everything is just blurry. You can't see anything, so yeah, I don't like it. Neo Geo emulator, name, and my Game Boy Advance emulator, NES emulator. Here's Philosoma. Awesome. This is one I did too. Here's a couple more eboots that I downloaded right there. That's a Cotton 100%. It's a different version, I guess it is. I don't know. But and there's my Sega there. Okay. So that's that, and I wanted to show you one other thing. I am using the Remote Joy Lite to record my PSP right now, and if I go into a game, guys, it doesn't record the game, but I will show you the boot animation deal. It's not animation, but the boot warning image. Instead of having, I'm gonna click on this game, and instead of the PlayStation logo coming up, you'll see my other picture that I had added. Okay, so here, check it out. So that's pretty cool there. Alright guys, so thanks for hanging out with me today. I just really wanted to apologize for how long the video was. It should have been done in parts. Actually, the first part in me showing you how to convert the games into a QM bin file should have been actually omitted from this video, because I've already done it. I should have actually just directed you guys to that particular video, but I didn't. So just leave a comment below, guys, if you want me to redo this, if there's something that you want me to specifically go over with y'all guys or whatever like that, or just tell me to do a tutorial that gets straight to the point or whatever. You know, just pour your heart out in the comments, guys. Just tell me what I'm doing wrong or whatever like that, and I'll try to work on that. Okay, but yeah, I know it's long, I know, but I keep carrying on. But this is a fabulous little console here, portable device, guys. I've been playing my Nintendo Switch, and that's what actually got me to get this thing back out. And I forgot how really cool this thing was. I knew it was cool, but it's really cool. I just pretty much went through it. I cleaned it up, got all the junk off of it, and I'm just putting PS1 games on there, PSP games on there, and I need a bigger SD card, to tell you the truth. So yeah, guys, if you don't have a PSP, surely go pick one up and install custom firmware, and it's really awesome. It really is. It's not that hard to do anyway. So that's it for today, I guess. I will let y'all have it, and this is Bobby signing off. Y'all keep gaming, and like I said, there's a comment section below, guys, and that's that. Okay, y'all have a good one, and I will see y'all guys on the next Let's Play or tutorial.